Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like DIYs, farmhouse decor, upcycling, and more, you've come to the right place. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hi everyone! Today's video is for those of you that have a Cricut Explorer or Cricut Maker or are considering getting one and would love to learn more about it. And I happen to love Cricut Design Space, and so today I'm going to show you how to make cards and scrapbook pages with Cricut Design Space. I'm going to show you how to upload digital scrapbook papers and use those with Cricut images, and I'm also going to show you how to upload digital scrapbook pages that already have the openings for you to put your photos in, and how to upload your photos and create those beautiful scrapbook pages. And then I'm going to show you how to print and cut them, because we are going to be using the print and cut feature in Cricut Design Space. But guess what? You do not have to use your Cricut for this if you don't want to. You just need to use Cricut Design Space and your printer. And you can do more than just make cards and scrapbook pages, because if you use other things like printable vinyl and printable magnetic sheets, you can create so many other things as well. So let's head on over and get started. For the first demonstration, I'm going to be using the Vintage Christmas Quick Pages from Menu Design Studio, and I'll have a link to this beautiful set linked below in the description box where you can find it. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is how to upload scrapbook papers or digital papers. So I clicked on Upload. I'm going to click on Upload Image. I'm clicking on Browse. And I am coming over here and finding one that I'm going to upload. And I'm going to click on this one and Open. And it's really a large image, so it's going to take it a minute to show up. But now I'm going to click on Complex and the little green Continue button. And you're going to see this is so huge you cannot see it all, but don't worry, because you do not need to select or erase anything. We're just going to click on Continue. And while that is going to the next page, I'll let you know that this is also the same process for uploading a photo. So just so you know, same exact process. And we are going to click on Print Then Cut, because that's how we're going to save this. And I'm going to leave it just as it is up there for the image name, but down here in the tags, I am going to put Menu Design Studio, because that, learn how to type here, because that is where I got this from, and she has all kinds of fabulous things there. So now I'm going to click on Upload, and it'll take it a minute. Like I said, it is a large file, the same thing when you upload photos. So just be patient. And once it gets done loading here, sorry that it's taking so long. It usually doesn't take this long, but I will patiently wait. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to click on that one, but that actually, I guess I could use that one. So we're going to insert it, and it's going to come up huge. It's like 25 inches by 25 inches, as you can see right up here on the size. And we are going to change that to 6 inches and click Enter. And now we're going to go grab a photo to put in it. But you know what? Wait, before I show you a photo, I am going to show you something else. So we're going to click on this again, and we're going to change the direction. We're going to flip it horizontally. So take a good look at it now. We're going to flip it, and now everything is to the right instead of the left. So you can change these pages to fit your needs. But I'm going to flip this back again, and then like I said, we are going to come down here to Upload, and I am going to grab a photo, and I'm going to grab this one right there and bring that up. And we're going to change the size of this. Now, I have not worked with that frame yet, so I don't know if 3 inches will be the right size. But it looks like I'm going to change that to 2.5 inches. And that might work better. So I'm just going to kind of line it up there with the frame. But don't worry, you're not going to see all of that, because I'm going to come up here and click on Arrange. And I'm going to move it backwards. And look at that. Now it is in that frame, and it is just beautiful. Now I want to get him more centered, so I'm going to grab this main one I clicked on, and I'm going to move it over until I get it right where I want it. Okay, and I like that. But as you saw, I can move this around, and so the picture and the page were not attached. So I am going to left click and drag, creating a box around that. And then I'm going to come over and click on attach. And now, not only can I move them at the same time, but I can also change the size. So I'm going to move this down to 5 inches. And as you can see, everything moved together, everything resized together. And if you wanted while you're in here, you could add text to this, or you can add some images to this. Now I'm going to show you that in a little while, but I just wanted you to see how easy it is to add a photo and then attach it and be able to resize it to pretty much any size that you want, as long, of course, as long as it will print out with this program. So probably, I'm not even sure if it would go 8 inches, but definitely 6 inches. Now I want to show you something else. So I'm going to go upload another one here. Well, I'm not going to upload it. It's already been uploaded. But I wanted to show you one that has 2 frames and show you how that works. So again, I'm going to change this down to 6 inches. I just like 6 inches. It's small enough and easy enough to work with. Okay, so I forgot to show you in the other one, but you can see back here the grid. You're seeing the mat because there is nothing there. So that is the mat that you're seeing showing through right there. Okay, so I'm going to go upload a picture, and we're going to upload that one again and insert image, and let's change that to, I think 3 inches works with this one. So let me bring that over here. And we're going to put it in right about there. Let me see how this works. We're going to hit arrange, and we're going to move it backwards. And I think it kind of looks good. Hold on a second here. Let me move this right there. Okay, now I'm going to go upload another picture. And we're going to take that one right there. And there you are. I'm going to change that one to 2.25, I think is the right size for this. I've done it before, but sometimes it's hard to remember. And again, I'm going to line it up with that frame. And you can see that it, it goes over the size of the frame. But it's not going to matter because I am going to click arrange, and I want to move it backwards. And look at that. Now you have both pictures in there, and that was so easy. And again, if you just left click and drag like so and come down here to the bottom right and click on attach, they are now attached, and I can move them all over the place. And, if I added text, I would also have to attach that as well, because let me X out of this. I only want to actually print out one of these. So I'm going to click out of this one, but you've seen how it's done. So I'm going to click out of that, and I'm going to show you that we can go to make it. And there it is on the mat. And if you've noticed, I haven't said anything about connecting to your Cricut Explorer or your Cricut Maker yet. And that is because unless you want your Cricut to cut this out, you can just go print it and cut it out yourself, which is what I like to do. So I am going to now click on continue. And it says to connect to your Explorer, but I don't need to because I'm just going to go send it to my printer. And I'm going to turn off the bleed because we do not need that. And I have my printer right there. And I'm going to go click on print, and I'll be back. And for this demonstration, I'm going to be using a Time of Wonder stacked digital papers that are also from Manu Design Studios. And again, there'll be a link below in the description box so that you can find them if you're interested. Now I'm going to show you something really fun. So this is a digital paper that I uploaded just like I did the digital scrapbook page and the photo. It's the same process. And I have used the text option that's over here on the left to create Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. And you have so many fonts to choose from, especially if you have the Cricut Access or if you have 140 cartridges like I do. But you can also use fonts that are on your computer. And that's what I did with this one. This one is Lucida Calligraphy. And this is an image from the Frozen cartridge, which I also happen to have. And so what I'm going to do with these three things is this. So first of all, I'm going to left click, create a box around her. I'm going to come down here to the bottom right and click flatten. And now she's flattened. I am going to do the exact same thing right here on the Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, and I'm going to flatten that as well. Now I'm going to bring them over here and figure out where I want them at. So there's one. Let's bring this one over. Probably should have put this one on first to get an idea of where I wanted it. But I think I got it exactly where I wanted it. So now I've created this really cute, it could be a card topper, or it can be a page in a photo album and a mini album. But to keep it all together, just like before, I am going to left click and drag to create this box around it. Coming down to the bottom right, I'm going to click attach. And now, guess what? I can move it wherever I want. I could resize it if I want. So let's go up here and change it to 7 inches. And you can see that it's all attached. So the image, the writing, the paper, the size changes together for those. But I actually need it to be 5 inches for a project that I'm going to be doing. So we're going to put that back there. And now, just like before, we're going to click on this green Make It button, if I can talk straight, and it's going to move it over to the mat, and you can see everything is there. And again, you can either have your Cricut cut this out, or you can cut it out yourself, but I am just going to send it to the printer. I am not hooked up to my Cricut Explorer, and I am going to just cut this out myself since it's a simple square and not, a complicated image. And I'm also going to click on the bleed option. I don't want that, so I don't want to add bleed since I am cutting this out myself. And there it is, ready to go. And I'm going to click on print, and I will be back when this is printed out. Thank you all for stopping by today, and I hope that this was informative and fun for you. And if you like scrapbooking or digital scrapbooking, I actually have another video that I am going to have linked on the end of the screen here momentarily as my video is ending, but I'll also have links below in the description box, so whichever is easiest for you to access. And it is a video showing how to do digital scrapbooking with Design Space, but without using the pre-made pages. So it's kind of like scrapbooking from scratch. But I think you will enjoy it. And it was made a few years ago, so Cricut Design Space has changed a little since then, but I think you'll still be able to figure it out. And I'm also going to link another video on using the print and cut feature, and it shows how beautifully it cuts even the tiniest details. Have fun exploring Cricut Design Space, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.